cause and effects of natural disasters varies among certain environments. To start, we can think about green forests and how much we depend on them to breathe and survive. When a hazard occurs in a forest, it's typically one involving fire, which affects the air we breathe. Forest fires are not all bad. They can benefit the environment by serving as an agent of renewal and change, which keeps forests growing green and strong. On the other hand, they can be deadly, destroying homes, wildlife, and polluting the air with gases that are harmful to human health. Forest fires may start naturally, ignited by heat from the sun or a lightning strike. They are also caused by humans forgetting to put out a campfire or carelessly playing with fireworks, for example. Animals living in the forest environment are forced to evacuate and escape from the fast-spreading flames. They are then on their own to fight for survival without a home. One of the worst natural disasters to occur are tsunamis. A tsunami is a massive wave usually caused by an earthquake. The worst of the damage is caused with the intense force of the tidal wave hitting the shoreline and followed by flooding for several weeks afterwards. When a tsunami hits, its force is so strong that it's capable of destroying whole towns, cities, and anything else that stands in its way. These natural disasters not only destroy human environments, but can change the landscape, destroying animal habitats such as nesting areas for birds as well. Moving away from water for a little, the next natural hazard involves a giant mountain that shoots out hot lava, rock fragments, and gases when it erupts. When a volcano erupts, gases and other particles are released in the air, which impacts long-term global temperatures, making the world cooler and breathing more difficult. During the eruption, hot lava flows from the volcano and destroys everything in its path. Livestock and other animals may not survive. The lava moves at a relatively slow pace, so humans can usually move out of the way. People might be able to avoid the hot lava, but nothing can be done once it hits their homes. Lava can travel very far and can burn, bury, or damage just about anything. The dust and ash of a volcanic eruption can cause roofs and houses to collapse. What starts over the warm waters of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans with high winds and rain as a tropical storm may quickly escalate into a tropical cyclone called a hurricane. With winds of at least 74 miles per hour and can exceed 156 miles per hour, the damage is surely to show. The impact of hurricanes can be devastating to humans and the communities that surround them. Not only are hurricanes capable of destroying entire buildings and homes, but they can also ruin plants, animals, and their habitats, crops, and soil fertility as well. Another natural hazard that also consists of high winds is a tornado. Tornadoes are formed from extremely large thunderstorms with winds of high speeds going in different directions, creating a funnel-shaped cloud. Like the other natural disasters, tornadoes end with massive destruction tearing through anything. Tornadoes can last from a few seconds to more than an hour, but typically this damage can be done in just 10 minutes. This disaster is notorious for being the most violent of all storms. It's known for taking down entire homes, buildings, and trees. Many animals die if they're caught in a tornado, which in turn affects the food chain, disrupting the whole environment. The last natural hazard is one that most of us may be familiar with. With excessive amounts of rain, floods can occur in the basement of someone's home or in a creek near your backyard. With enough rain to cause an overflow of water that can't be confined, the impact on humans and the environment can be unimaginable. Floods destroy entire fields and farms full of crops, as well as any farm animals. Floods can be extremely dangerous, putting humans and animals' lives in danger. Property is usually damaged beyond repair, and other health conditions arise due to waterborne diseases. It's important to be aware and prepared whenever a storm may be approaching. Try to find shelter and always have extra food and water available.